Welcome back to Midday. We're joined by Marlene Hibbs, who is an eating disorder advocate here in the city of Kamloops. And Marlene, we really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me, Jenna.
Talking about this very important topic. This is one that might not be easy for a lot of people to talk about, but eating disorders in general, they are prevalent. Many people struggle. You yourself know firsthand what that's like. How important is it for you to be here and raising awareness?
It's important, and I'm grateful to be a voice for our city and our nation. At the heart of this, getting resources to people is hard because currently the way our medical system is structured is it exists in a finality. So unless you're really, really sick, the spectrum doesn't exist. So we need to prove the spectrum exists so we can get preventative measures in place. So part of my campaign is to get resources to Royal Inland Hospital where they can do more outreach, right? So, and create stronger groups and networks for people to come forward, preventing it from getting worse and then healing people who are in the recovery.
You mentioned that it's often you have to be really, really sick to get that attention. Is that almost, in your opinion, too late? It's better to maybe catch people a little bit earlier, and that's sort of part of your campaign? So
it's preventative. So if you catch in childhood, there's an 85% chance it will never come up again. But if you grow up with it and you grow into it, then it sticks with you, and it alters and affects your entire life from the way you think and feel down to how your body operates.
It's really so common, and I think, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I can imagine there's people out there that are struggling you would never even know by talking to them, right?
There's a lot of shame. Even as I sit here, I'm grappling with shame. It's hard, right? Because you feel that you're never really quite good enough, right? And then you'll modify your body and your life to fit what that is. So it's breaking apart that stigma. Let's talk about that.
And our society nowadays doesn't help that, you know, with all the media and social media and, you know, filters on all these different cameras and Instagram.
And you know what we were saying is supported too. A couple of years ago, we, CIHI, they're the Canadian Initiative for Research, they showed that it doubled, the disease doubled in just one age group, just in girls. 10 to 19, but this is important because other demographics are being left out, like men. They're not being accounted for. And we know in the UK it shows that if you're suicidal or if you attempted it or succeeded, that it is majority of the time that you had an underlying eating disorder. So it's the exemption that you didn't have one. So we really got to have a lot of conversation around this.
Absolutely, which is why you're here. Days of Action National Eating Disorder and Mental Health Fundraiser is a big thing for you. Tell us what initiatives you're doing over the next little while.
Thank you. So on the 27th, there will be a Scale Smash fundraiser kickoff here in Kamloops. The location will be revealed on CBC this Friday. Meeting with Courtney Dixon later. I'm really excited. So they're going to be revealing that. But what we're doing is we're starting a Scale Smash with a therapist from our hospital. She'll smash the first scale. We're following the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge formula, where people upload their video into Facebook and then nominate around the country to smash a scale. So we have about 75 people locally, and it's around the country as well.
Fantastic.
So anyone can jump in.
And that's a great way to raise awareness and to make it interactive too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
To make it, because you mentioned the ice bucket. I mean, that just took off, right?
Exactly. We're hoping that's what will happen.
You're hoping?
Yeah.
So this is kicking off on the 27th, you said. Of course, the location to be announced. We're going to have you back here on February 7th on the show.
Thank you.
To talk a little bit more about that and get really into it.
Thank you.
We really appreciate your time, Marlene.
I'm really grateful, thank you.
And of course, I know it's not an easy thing for you to talk about either, but I think it's really important what you're doing.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We'll have you back in just a little while, a few more weeks. All right. For more information, we have a Facebook page for you. You can check out Days of Action Eating Disorder and Mental Health Fundraiser. There we'll give you the details, of course, on the Scale Smash as well, and we'll have more information for you later on in early February on that as well. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.